Storyteller Squad, welcome back to another episode of the Never Get Bored Legacy Challenge. So if you didn't watch the last episode, oh my gosh, it was a big episode. Basically Evelyn got her GED, so now she's an official chess player because the association that runs the whole chess player thing said you can't get into this until you get your GED. So she didn't know that beforehand, so she was really upset about it. She was so mad that she wasn't going to be able to be a chess player and become like a chess legend. So she did end up working really hard to get her GED, and I'm so dang proud of her. She graduated, and I am so happy because she is actually here in Mt.Komororebi. She is taking a little dip in the hot springs because she is celebrating getting her GED. And also in the last episode, she actually got a call about inheritance money that Kala hadn't given her yet, so to speak. Like, that was hidden away for her. She did get a bit of inheritance already just because Brenna had quite a bit of money from where she saved Strangerville, but a lot of the riches that Kala has are put away in a trust, and so Evelyn's gonna have to either decide to get married for money and, jump into something that, she's not really, kind of grown, so to speak, and or like decide to not get married for money and just kind of let the relationship bloom. So yeah, that's gonna be what's going on in this episode, and also a little twist that I'm really excited for y'all to see. So let's go ahead and get into it. But Evelyn is over here and she is feeling very energized. She has been working it on the ski slopes, so she thinks she can be like a master skier as well. She's been taking pictures like for Simstagram and stuff, and oh my gosh, she wants to basically kind of skyrocket her fame by like taking pictures here in Mt.Komororebi. And I mean, that's kind of smart, honestly. People really like Mt.Komororebi. People love to ski and snowboard, but she actually did bruise her foot. So she has wiped out quite a lot on the ski slope. She did go on the highest mountain peak to ski because she thinks she's all that. She has a huge ego, and even though she does care about people, she still, is really about herself and, gets really wrapped up in her goals. So she has a sore foot from using loaner equipment. Ouch, this loaner equipment isn't so good on the old Tootsies. Evelyn's feet are going to keep feeling the burn until she gets something of her own. So yeah, she's realizing she's gonna have to get a bit of money to be able to pay for some better equipment to do all of that. But she actually invited somebody on a trip with her, on this trip with her. So here he is. This is the guy that I have been talking about, the guy that I want her to end up with, the guy that she met at her lounge/cafe. He actually came in and they started talking and they hit it off really well. And then they started talking online because she didn't know his phone number or anything, and she finally found him online after days and weeks of trying to find him. So yeah, she invited Brennan over here to the hot spring, and we're gonna go and have a little conversation with him, thank him for coming, and yeah, we're so excited to get to know him a little bit. Aww, this is really exciting. I love it so much. Let's go over here and let's compliment his appearance. You know what? We're gonna tell him he looks so hot. Like, honestly, like, we're not gonna lie. I feel like she really does like him a lot. Like, she's super attracted to him. And even though she kind of wanted to wait with dating, she is kind of, feeling like maybe she should go ahead and, like, try to date, considering she's got this inheritance money thing. So she's gonna talk to Brennan, and Brennan actually really does like her too. Like, you can tell that Brennan is into her. Let me go ahead and check their compatibility really quick. So this says their romantic interests. They have amazing compatibility and very attracted, and they've really been there for each other, which is super sweet because she did lose her grandma recently. Let's like maybe get in the hot spring with him. Let's go relax in the hot spring together. So she's like, Brennan, thank you so much for coming here with me. I didn't want to be alone on this trip. And Brennan's like, yeah, of course. Like, I really enjoy being here with you too. Like, it's nice to finally like hang out with you again after, seeing you at your lounge and stuff. And we've been talking online for a bit now, so it's really cool to get to actually hang out with you. And look at him, he's actually singing. Oh my gosh, boy, are you trying to impress her? Because it's working. Look at her, she's fanning herself. She's like, oh my gosh, this guy is so hot. I'm trying so hard not to like just woohoo with him right now. Oh my gosh, girl, I get you. I get how you feel. Let's like go ahead and compliment his outfit. Be like, wow, I like your swim trunks. And he's like, thanks. He's like, I just bought them. Aw. And she's like, this new swimsuit is, something I just picked up. He's like, yeah. He's like, I really like it on you. Aw, they're so cute. Let's like maybe ask him. Let's ask him if he wants to, maybe. No, we don't want to be woohoo partners. Girl, no, that's exactly what we're not gonna do. We want a real relationship. Ask about physical attraction, ask him, like, so, do you like me? So, I feel like this is a little bit of a bold move, considering, they've been talking for a minute, but still, like, it might be rushing things. So she is a little nervous about it, considering how her past relationships have gone. Oh my gosh, she's walking away? Sir, why are you walking away? That makes me feel so sad for her. Like, oh my gosh, it says looks aren't everything, but truthfully, I do look out for some physical aspects. Turn-ons, auburn hair, black hair, red hair. Oh, well, that sounds like he really likes her because she has red hair. Let's like go over here and talk to him and be like, why'd you walk away when we were talking to you? Like, I feel like she might be a little defensive because of the fact that she's had such bad relationships. So I think it's important that she kind of communicate with him. So, we're gonna complain about the freezing temperature, but she's gonna be complaining about, how she's out here with him and he's walking away. So she's like, I'm out here in the freezing cold trying to be in this hot spring with you and you walked away? And he's like, I'm sorry, I just had to get out for a minute. And she's like, what, did you need to get a drink or something? He's like, yeah. He's like, sorry. And he's acting a little weird and she don't know why. She's like, just kind of playing it off with him, being casual. And, I think she is wondering why he was acting so weird, walking away and everything. She's trying to, talk to him, and he just kind of goes and does whatever. But we are going to kind of try to understand right now because he has some stuff going on that he doesn't want to reveal. And I think Evelyn's going to have to, understand that at some point. But right now she has no idea. Let's ask about his career and be like, so, Brennan, what do you do for a job? Like, what is your interest? And he's like, well, I really like photography. And she's like, oh, that's cool. She's like, do you have a photography business? And he's like, no, not really. I want to, though. And she's like, well, that's cool. She's like, you could always take, like, a class on it or something. And he's like, yeah. He's like, that would be really fun. He's like, I kind of had just been practicing myself, kind of like freelance. And she's like, yeah, that's really a good way to learn, too. Oh, I love that he loves photography. I do too, actually. In real life, I take a photography class. I'm actually going to be finishing it up this year. So, yeah, that's really, really neat that he likes photography. So we are going to also kind of talk to him. Maybe we should tell him, before anything gets too serious. I'm sure she mentioned she has children already, but we might just want to, like, talk about it, just to make sure that he's okay with that if he ever wants to, like, have a real relationship with us. So she's like, so, I had to leave my kids, as you know, with, like, a sitter before I came here. He's like, yeah, you've told me that you have 2 kids. Oh my gosh, not her dad calling in the middle of her date. Oh my gosh, Dad, we'll call you back. So she's like, yeah, she's like, I love them very much, but I had to have me time after all the stuff that I've worked on. He's like, that's understandable. You have to take care of yourself. She's like, yeah. She's like, I really enjoy being here with you, and I'm sorry I got all upset, but, when I talk to you, I just kind of hope that you'll listen to me, He's like, yeah, I'm sorry. I honestly just have some stuff going on, and, I'll tell you about it whenever I can, okay? she's like, yeah. She's like, I'd appreciate that. So yeah, they're gonna actually go and maybe get some food now. They are getting a little hungry. Let's go over here and purchase some hot food and drinks. So she's really curious what he's hiding, honestly. She gets a little nervous about it just because of the fact that, Darren was a cheater with chess, and, Elang wanted a multiple exclusive relationship. So now she doesn't really trust men very much, and, that's kind of understandable after the luck she's had. But, her and Elang are still friends. They still communicate here and there. But, it's still kind of awkward with them, considering Elang still kind of is harboring some feelings for her. But yeah, so, I just think that Evelyn's kind of got her guard up a little bit, so she does get a little defensive. And, that's kind of understandable at this point, because the poor girl's been through it with relationships, and she literally got pregnant as a teen, so I see her wanting to, kind of tread lightly and, kind of think about this money situation, if she wants to get this inheritance money, or if it's more important to her to kind of, grow this relationship with Brennan before she even considers, like, getting married to him. But that's something that we're just gonna have to figure out. She is a grown woman. She's just starting her career as a chess player. So I'm not sure what she really wants to do right now. I think she's really on the fence about it. Oh my gosh, it's her kids' birthdays tomorrow. We're gonna have to go home for that, for sure. But for right now, we're gonna actually go and take a shower real quick, because I do want her and Brennan to go out. So we're gonna go and take a thoughtful shower and kind of think about things a little bit. She is feeling really confident, though, from complete relaxation, relaxing in the hot spring. Aw, she was so happy to relax with him a little bit, even if things were a little tense. So I think she definitely does, really, really like him. But she just is trying to really think about things for herself and try to protect herself, but also, protect her kids as well, because she has them to think about too. She wants to be with a man who is going to take care of her, but also her kids as well. So, what's to say, am I good enough from fear of disappointing parents? So she still is fearing disappointing her parents, but I feel like it's less her parents. It's more about disappointing herself. So I think now she's I want to focus on my career. I want my kids to be happy. She's thinking about all these things. She wants to be famous. So I think it's all kind of in her head. She is overthinking a lot. And, this money is going to be something that could help her move out of that awful apartment. But I don't know. I don't know what we're going to do. She's going to have to try to figure it out. But I think this day with Brennan is going to help her to kind of find out if she really wants to be with him, as in get married for money, or if she wants to just kind of let it grow and process, So let's see. Let's get her into this. Okay, that's good. We didn't want to be wearing that sundress out in the freezing cold and snow. Okay, let's see. Where's Brennan? Did Brennan leave? Oh, here's Brennan. Okay, let's go over here and talk to Brennan. Maybe we could actually go and ask him out on a date. Because I feel like that's what she really wants to do. Let's go and, what should we do? I'm trying to get her to ask him out. Let's go, where is it? Romance category. Let's ask to create a date. You know what? She's gonna do it. I know they've been talking for a while online, and she is a little nervous, but she's going to be bold about it and going to ask him. So she's like, Brennan, you want to go out on a date with me? And he's like, sure. So they're going to go on a romantic date, and we are not going to do goals and rewards, I don't think. Maybe we should. Let's just do that. Let's just try it. So we're going to go on a romantic date, and we're going to have them socialize and be romantic, have physical intimacy, maybe woohoo, watch the stars or clouds, have food and drinks, and then what else do we want to do? Play in the snow, and what else? We could... I think that's good. I think that'll be good activities for them to do. And then we're going to go to... maybe we'll go to the bar. I think the bar will be a nice place for them to go, just to kind of chat, kind of get to know each other even more, and, kind of talk about things. If they really are going to have a relationship, I think it's important that they talk about what they want in the relationship. I think that's going to be very important to make Evelyn feel more stable. She has some anxiety about relationships after everything, so I think it's really important for them to have that conversation. So we're going to come over here and we're going to order some drinks for the group. We're going to order, let's order something really good, like Thai milk tea. That'll be so yummy. Like, I've always wanted to try some boba, but I don't know that I like boba, honestly. Boba might not be my thing, but I definitely would try the more sweeter ones, honestly. The ones with like maybe chocolate in them or something, or brown sugar. But she's ordering these drinks, and where did he go? Brennan, did you go upstairs? I think Brennan went upstairs, but he's actually over here. Maybe he wants to play some cards. Oh my gosh, we're gonna have to play cards with him. That'll be a good way to bond, I feel like. So we're gonna definitely do that, but oh my gosh. Okay, they made one milk tea. Well, we have a date here. We need another one. So can this lady like make some for us? Okay, let's like go over here and let's like maybe share photos with him a little bit. Like share the photos that you took for Simsagram. Kind of try to impress him a little bit. She's like, look at this picture I got on top of the mountain with my skis. He's like, oh wow, that's so cool. You did that? She's like, yeah. I nearly broke my whole body though. Oh, he's hugging her like, oh, I'm glad you're okay though. And she's like, yeah, thank you. She's like, I don't know that I'll be doing it for a long time. I really hurt my foot. He's like, yeah, maybe it's best to like ice it and take care of it. And she's like, yeah, well, going in the hot springs really helped me a lot with that. And he's like, I'm sure it did. Water is very healing. She's like, yeah. She's like, especially being near you. Oh, and he's like, I don't know. Your presence is really nice. He's like, I'm sorry I just kind of bolted a little bit. I just, have a secret that I'm not really secure about. And I don't know how to like talk about it with you right now, but I will, I promise. She's like, yeah, I just get a little worried because, I've had some bad relationships in the past, and I just want to be sure that if we're going to, have a relationship, I want to make sure that we're on the same page and that we want the same thing, because, I have kids to worry about too, and it's not just about me. And he's like, yeah, I totally get what you're saying, Evelyn. I know, I'm sorry that I'm seeming like I'm hiding things from you, but I'm really not. I just am kind of insecure about this secret of mine. And she's like, yeah, I totally get that. Like, I have some anxiety sometimes about, my life. I got delayed because of getting pregnant as a teenager. He's like, yeah, I'm sure that was hard for you. So this says tasty Tomarani beverage from Tomarani drink. Incredible Tomarang really does know how to make some of the most delicious drinks. And she's feeling a breathtaking encounter from seeing an attractive sim. Evelyn's eyes were caressed by a truly magnificent sight as a particularly appealing sim just entered her view. So she does find him truly attractive. So I'm sure it's really hard for her right now not to like tell him how she like finds him just so attractive and everything, and like go really fast with him. It's so hard for her, I'm sure. So she's also, got this whole thing about needing the inheritance money, but she doesn't know if she wants to do it or not, so she's not even mentioning it to him, honestly, because, she wants to make sure that, they want the same thing first. So we're actually going to go and just flirt with him a little bit more. We're going to do some casual flirting. Let's see. Let's go ahead and do a sexy pose. I think that'll be good. And then we can also, let's see. Let's just also exchange numbers. Oh, she reached level 5 in the romance skill. That's so good. I mean, she should be at this point after the couple relationships she's been in. And then we're also going to, maybe hold his hands. I don't think we're going to do a first kiss just yet. Maybe holding hands first would be a good idea. Hey, I heard you and Brennan Dowling are good friends now. You're getting more popular. Clearly, you're a good person to know. Oh, not her mom saying so sweet things about her. Oh, that's really sweet. Like, her mom's texting her and saying, like, I heard that you and Brennan were, getting kind of close. I'm really happy for you. And, I'm really proud of you, sweetie. Like, I'm really proud of all the things you're achieving. So, I'm sure that made her feel good that her mom is proud of her. Okay, let's maybe go in for a first kiss. Why not? I mean, if we're really thinking about this inheritance money, maybe we should go ahead and do a first kiss. I mean, the girl is over here literally so confident anyway. Like, I feel like she's gaining her confidence from talking to him about all her insecurities. So, oh my gosh, she's kissing him. Oh, so cute. Romantic satisfaction begins. Evelyn and Brennan have a strong romantic relationship and will now have independent romantic satisfaction levels. Oh, that's adorable. So, I think we're actually going to go outside, maybe. Oh, look at it. It's snowing. We're going to go out here together, and we're going to actually go and spend some time together. Let's go and be romantic with him a little bit more. We want to make sure this date goes well. You know how dates go with Love Struck. They end up bad sometimes. Like, the date can leave and everything. So, we really don't want that. Let's go over here and, just kind of, swoon him a little bit. Let's go and embrace him. And let's post about our family as well and kind of, talk about how we really want a family man. Fish for compliments. Oh my gosh, she wants him to compliment her hair or something. Oh gosh, girl, you are so self-absorbed. So she's like, so, Brennan, do you like my hair? She's like, I just got it redone. He's like, yeah, it looks good on you. Oh my gosh, girl, not you asking for compliments. Okay, let's see. Let's go ahead and talk about fantasies. She's like, so, Brennan, I mean, it's pretty obvious that we both like each other at this point. So, I had a crazy dream about us last night, and it was really spicy. He's like, oh, you did? He's like, did it take place in the ocean? She's like, oh, it did. How did you know? And he's like, well, I don't know. I have kind of an empath way about me. And she's like, really? She's like, you can read my mind? And he's like, no, I just kind of can feel how you feel. I totally understand that, you really want things to work out with us, but at the same time you're nervous because there's a couple guys in your past that have hurt you. So, I mean, I want you to know I'm serious about having a relationship. I really want to work out with you, and I really want to meet your kids and show you that I will be a good dad to them. And she's like, well, I'm happy you say that. Oh my gosh, not the awkward kissing. Okay, girl, come down here, okay? Oh, Evelyn is starting to feel like an expert at flirting these days at heart. She just might be a true romantic, embrace the change. Oh my gosh, so talking about this with Brennan, like Brennan telling her that, he really wants to meet her kids and show her that he's really, really wanting this with her. Like, it's making her want to be a romantic and be sure about her feelings. Oh, I love that. Yes, she can be a romantic. Oh, personality discovered. Evelyn has discovered a new personality trait, romantic. Oh, girl, I'm so happy for you. Oh my gosh, look at her. She's so happy from her first kiss, totally digging me, from exchanging numbers, and she's feeling so happy from feeling fulfilled from being in a satisfying relationship. Okay, well, you know what? Let's just go ahead and ask him out. Let's be romantic partners. So she's like, so, when you say that, you want to be with me? And he's like, yeah, I want to be your boyfriend, sure. Oh, and they're taking a selfie together for Instagram. Oh, that's adorable. Oh, I'm so happy. Brennan just became the partner of Evelyn. Oh, look at them. They're together now. And Brennan's like, since I first met you, there was something about you, Evelyn. Like, I just had to be with you. Oh, and Evelyn's like, me too, Brennan. When I met you, it was like I had met somebody that I needed to talk to. Oh, that's so sweet. She's like, I was really drawn to you, and I just really wanted to, find you. So I searched you all online. I couldn't find you for the longest time, and I got so sad. And he's like, well, I'm glad you found me, and I'm glad that we're here together in the snow. It's so romantic. She's like, me too. Oh, he's like, I do actually prefer hotter climates, but I really enjoy being here with you, though. She's like, me too. She's like, we can go somewhere a little warmer if you want to. So let's actually have them come inside since he is going to freeze his gills off. his legs off. Okay, let's go over here and actually go and play cards with Brennan. So, I think it's gonna be time now. Since they are in a romantic relationship now and have opened up to each other about everything, I think it's about time that we talk about his secret. So, Brennan has this secret of his that he has been keeping from everyone. He hasn't told anybody the secret. He actually is a merman. So, Brennan is a merman. He was originally from Sulani, and he swam away from Sulani because he didn't want the life that his parents wanted him to have. So yeah, he's a merman, and he's kind of scared to tell Evelyn, but I think he's gonna have to. Evelyn, where'd you go? We were supposed to play cards together. Where did she go? Is she down here? Girl, where are you? Oh my gosh, she's down here playing cards with this random man. Girl, you're supposed to be upstairs with your man playing cards, not with this random stranger. So she's gonna come up here, and we're gonna actually have her have a conversation with him. We're gonna discuss interests with him, and maybe then he'll want to tell her about everything. I think he wants to tell her in private. That's why he wanted to go upstairs and play cards. So she's like, oh, Brennan, you're up here? He's like, yeah, I want to play cards in private because I want to actually talk to you about something. So she's like, what is it? And he's like, well, you know how I said I didn't want to talk about how I got here? She's like, yeah. And he's like, well, I'm actually a merman. And she's like, you're a merman? Like, what do you mean? And he's like, I actually have a tail and everything. And she's like, you do? Like, I didn't know mermaids and mermen were real. And he's like, yeah, they're very real. And I'm one, and I just didn't know how to tell you, and I'm sorry. That's why I need to hydrate all the time. It's because I'm a merman, and I hope you don't think less of me because of that. And she's like, I don't. It's just kind of shocking because I never knew those things were real. I mean, I knew aliens were real, but I didn't know mermen and mermaids were. And he's like, yeah, but I really love you, Evelyn, and I really am happy that we're together now. Oh my gosh, sexual desire from high desire, such a lust for love. Who do you desire? Oh my gosh, you know what? She said, it's kind of crazy that mermaids and mermen are real, but she is so attracted to him now, hearing that. Like, she thinks he's like a hot merman. Oh my gosh. She's literally over here more attracted to him than she ever has been because he's literally ticked off everything she's wanted. Like a guy that's going to stand up for her and believe in her with her dreams. A guy that's going to be there for her family. A guy that's understanding of her insecurities. And a guy who, honestly, is very attractive in her eyes. So, yeah, he ticks off everything that she has been wanting in a man. And I'm so happy for her, honestly. You know what? I think this might be crazy, but we might do it. You know what? I think we're gonna do it. You know what? Since he is such a good guy, I think that Evelyn's kind of thinking, well, you know, since we have such a spark between each other, I feel like, you know, maybe I could get that inheritance money too and have a good relationship with him. So, she's gonna actually go and propose on a whim to him. Since they actually have been really close with each other the past little bit. So, yeah, now that she knows he's the man for her, she's gonna propose to him. So she's like, you know what, Brennan, this might be crazy, but I actually feel so sure about it now. You know, I was not sure about this. I've been thinking about it all day, but now, you know, I know that you're the guy for me. So, I want this inheritance money of mine that my great-great-great-grandma has been saving for me. And, you know, I feel like we have love at first sight, so I think this is okay to do. So she's like, so Brennan, Dowling, will you marry me? Oh my gosh! So he's like, wow. He's like, this is really sudden, but yeah. He's like, yeah, I'll marry you. Oh my gosh. Yay! Oh, they're engaged now. Oh, this is so exciting. New romance dynamic, wholesome. How tender Evelyn and Brennan seem to care for each other. both as lovers and friends. Romantic partners with the wholesome romance dynamic choose to perform romantic, friendly, or funny interactions with each other more often and hold a meaningful place in each other's hearts. Yes, they're wholesome. For sure. Oh, Evelyn just got engaged to Brennan. Oh, this is so sweet. You know what? Know what we're going to do? We're going to actually kind of get them together real quick and have them go and get married in the snow, I think. I think that'd be so beautiful. But I'll have to get her some food first because she's starving right now. Oh my gosh. He said it's wedding day and he's feeling horny. Morning wood. Brennan must have had some erotic dreams, at least that's how it appears. From the aroused state he is in, knock on wood, it gets taken care of soon. Oh my gosh, so he said, now that they're being really close in the tent and gonna get married today, he's ready to literally go and woohoo and potentially have children. Oh my gosh, Brennan, way to really commit to this. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's go ahead and get things together for the ceremony. We're just gonna have them elope up here because I just really want them to like go ahead and do that. I don't think we're gonna do a big wedding. I was thinking that Evelyn would want a big wedding, but I think, you know, because they're getting married and getting inheritance money, I think we're just gonna do it this way. Let's see, let's do this one, and what else? Maybe we could like change the color on this because it kind of matches the snow a little bit too much. Maybe we'll do this one. I think that one's good. Or maybe we'll do the cream one. The cream one's better, or the yellow. Yeah, that one's good. And then maybe I think we need something else. Maybe some candles or something. I think that would be nice. Let's do some lanterns. Oh, this is so pretty. Oh, okay, we're gonna do these lights over here. And then maybe we could put like some flowers as well, like in a little vase behind them, just to kind of decorate things a little bit. Let's see. I think we're gonna do, I think this one's kind of nice. We could do this one. Oh, that's so pretty. I love that. Okay, you know what? We're gonna do that, and then I'm gonna have them come over here and actually get dressed in a second. So we're gonna go and we're gonna have them get in their outfits I gave them for their wedding day. So Evelyn's outfit I really love. I love her dress. I think it suits her very well. I think she would definitely go and get the most elegant outfit she could find, and yeah, she definitely achieved that. Look at this dress. It is so big. And then as for Brennan, I think Brennan just kind of picked out something that would match her dress. So this is what he found, and I think it looks so good. Looks so good on him. So they're going to come over here, and they're going to go, and they're going to get married. So let's go over here together, and we're going to get you all together. I can't wait to get pictures of them. They look so good together. Okay, why can't we get married? I don't understand why we can't just get married. Do we have to be in a group? We are in a group, though. Okay, I don't know. This glitch has been happening quite a lot in the game where you can't actually get married from the arch, and even though your partner is around. So, let's just have them come over here together. Come on, Brennan. Get over here and get with it. Oh my gosh, Brennan's mind is somewhere else, as you can tell. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and try this again. Okay, still not letting us, so we're just going to do it this way. We're just going to go and get married. Let's elope immediately with Brennan. So they're getting married. Oh my gosh, look. Oh. So she's like, Brennan, when I first saw you, I had this feeling that you were going to be the one for me. And I didn't, you know, feel secure in my feelings, but now I do, and I love you so much. Aww. And Brennan's like, I feel the same way, Evelyn. You make me feel so good about being a merman, man, even though, you know, my parents made me feel bad about it and everything, and made me feel that because I'm a merman, I have to do certain things, but you make me feel like I'm okay to be a photographer, and you make me feel like I can be a good dad to your kids, and I love you so much. Thank you for believing in me and my goals and, you know, loving me. Oh, look, they're exchanging their rings. Oh, so sweet. Yay! They're married. Aww. You know, they just quickly wrote their vows, so they were a little bit nervous, but oh, you satisfy the conditions to get the inheritance money. You'll get a deposit soon. Congratulations. Oh, Evelyn and Brennan both had their first kiss. Well, that's not true. They kissed already at the bar. But she got the inheritance money, girl. Oh my gosh. And not only that, she got married for love, unlike her mom did with her dad. So I'm so happy about that. Just married from marriage. The promise of a lifetime of companionship would make any sim happy. And does she have a moodlet for the inheritance? I don't think so. But she got so much money. I didn't actually see because I was like busy trying to narrate their vows. I didn't see how much money she got, but I'll go and check the video afterwards. But I'm so happy they're married now. And honestly, I'm very, very excited for Evelyn to finally have a man who treats her right and wants the same thing as her. And yeah, Ailang better stay out of the way because they are meant to be together. So yeah, and I can't wait to go ahead and age up the twins. It is their birthday today as well, which makes this day even more special. So yeah, this was a very exciting part. I had a lot of fun. I literally got up early this morning and started recording. I usually don't record in the mornings, but I was too excited to record today. So yeah, but thank you all so much for watching. Let me know what you think about this episode down below. Like, are you excited for Evelyn and Brennan to start their lives together? Are you excited to see the twins as toddlers? Let me know what you think. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more. And I hope y'all are having a peaceful day. And I'll speak to you all next time. Bye, Storyteller Squad.